Good afternoon, you guys. So I wanted to do a video. I haven't done one on here this week, and I had asked a question on my Facebook. What emotion, I think that's what I said. What emotion is immobilizing you, like in this moment? And most of the questions, the answers I got on there were depression, uh, anxiety, things like that. Right. So I thought we would just do a video with spirit and see the best way to go through some of these things. I'll be doing a lot of talking in this video. However, um, because a lot of it, hold on, you guys, I want to scoop this over here. All right. Um, because unfortunately, a lot of this is just stuff that I know off the top of my head from dealing with the shit. All right. Um, and we're going to just jump right in. We're going to pull a couple of cards, see where spirit's at with this, and we're going to jump right in. Um, right off, we got Queen of Cups. So, right in the Ten of Cups here. So, what I'm feeling with these two cards right off immediately is Spirit is talking about you mastering your emotions. Okay. So, to get over most of these things, it's going to take mastery, self mastery. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to throw a plug in real quick right when we get started. I have 3 books on my website right now, you guys. Shadow Alchemy, which is basically teaching you to go through, do your shadow work. It has tons of shadow work questions in there. I want to say over 60 shadow work questions. It teaches you to go through and to turn your pain into your passions and things like that, okay? I also have one on there called Vibrant Visions, which is basically a book about helping you to reset your mindset using your reticular activating system, your subconscious, and the power of your conscious, and also perception mindset changes. And then there's another one that I just wrote, and I just had a brain freeze like right prior to, but it's about working through different aspects. Anyways, it's a self mastery bundle. You can get it on my link tree. I'll put the link below. But Spirit is talking about you mastering your emotions. Okay, that's how you see these happy days. The cups cards are not. This is not energy that is in the present or in the physical with you. This is emotional energy. All right. So this is talking about you mastering your happiness, right? You seeing your happiness for what it is, because I feel like the happiness is there. But for a lot of you guys, you don't see it yet. And that's because you're on this mission right now. You're chasing things, you're going after things. All right. You're feeling kind of alone. I'm feeling like for a lot of you guys, it leaves you feeling alone. You've had to leave a lot of people and things in the past. This is what's causing some of this depression for you. A lot of situations that you don't seem fair. They were done behind your back. Okay, it was a lot of these are a lot of energies that were done, like I said, behind your back, and things just may not seem fair to you. All right. You're like, when is my day? When is it this going to be? When is this going to be over, this moment? Right? I feel like this depression, this is going on in your life. So one way right now, Spirit's telling me, is realizing that a lot of things won't be fair, you guys. Um, I can't really speak on depression a lot. With depression, I will tell you that number one, if you need assistance with a therapist, definitely go to a therapist. Okay, get therapy. Number two, it's fighting a lot. I haven't really been really depressed, you guys, but I deal with situational depression, right? Like when I lost my whole family, when I'm broke. I know, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, seriously, these are some of the things when I feel depressed, okay? I won't want to do anything. I'll just immobilize. And the only way that I can tell you is fighting through, understanding that there is going to be brighter days, right? There's moments of this pain, right? But it's really in your head. It's mental. It's what you're surrounding yourself by, the thoughts that you're surrounding yourself by. Okay? So it's like you really have to wind up, like, I feel like just kind of fooling yourself and looking for the brighter parts in your day. All right. And this might not happen all at once, you guys, what Spirit is telling me right now. Sometimes this will happen in separate increments. Maybe you force yourself to get up and wash the dishes. Maybe right? It's just doing little small things in separate increments to get you to where you need to be. It's looking at your cup as full instead of half down, right? Looking at your battles versus what you want, right? So this is also what's got some of you guys depressed. What you're manifesting, what you're bringing in, all the fights that you've had to have. Spirit saying to me right now, okay, all the different fights that you've been going through. It's like you don't believe that you can manifest, that you can have these things come into your life. Mm-mm. You've got to control your thoughts. Okay, for some of you guys, Spirit, this is, like I said, this is self mastery. This is learning to focus on what it is that you want in the future and going after it. All right, I feel like some of you guys make plans for what you want, but then you give in. And listen, to get over depression, you're going to have to boss up your life. You're going to have to push through. And this is why I call that book Shadow Alchemy, right? Because you're still in pain, but it's just learning to look at it differently and learning to take that pain and make it work for you instead of against you. All right. Because what I see now is it's causing you distractions in your life. It's keeping you up at night, right? You're worried about your finances so much that it's keeping you up. And that's what's keeping them away from you, you guys. I'm telling you right now, like you've got to learn to master your emotions. This King of Cups in reverse. You've got to learn to master your emotions, and you got to understand that this shit takes time. Manifestations take time. It's not just because like, oh, I put in the work and it's just going to come instantly. No. Watch my video on different reasons why your manifestations may or may not work for you. Okay? They have to be in alignment with a lot of things. Some of you guys, I feel like it's depression because you're waiting on a mate. You're waiting on this man, this happy family, right? And you're feeling like there's so much that's coming between you and this other person, these other things, right? This it's just like you blame everything else for coming in between you and in your life. And Spirit's telling me right now, you've got to take accountability. What roles do you play? Have you made the starts when you were supposed to? Right? Because I'm seeing here that many of you had many fresh starts, but did you make them, or did you allow those mental thoughts, those fears and things to immobilize you? Right? And if you did, so a lot of you guys, your depression is going to be a lot of shadow work, digging deep. Listen, you guys, I tell people, this is how I work with my clients a lot of times. I'll ask them a question like how I did on my Facebook, right? What is immobilizing you? Okay. And if you tell me depression, I'm going to say, and what else? And then you may say fear. And I'm going to say, and what else? And you're going to say maybe anxiety. And I'm going to say, and what else? And then you may say lack mindset. Okay. So now we have all of these areas that we can look at. So let's go into the anxiety portion. Why do you have anxiety? Where is your anxiety coming from? Because anxiety, you guys, is fear of the future. It's worry about the future, while regrets is worry about the past, and we'll get into that later. But anxiety is worry about the future. So I'll say, what are you worried about? Okay, what are you worried about in the future that hasn't even came yet? For some of you guys, like right now, I'm seeing that you're worried about having enough money. You're worried about if these new ventures are going to take off. Your manifestations, are they going to work? Because you've been having so many battles. That friend that did you dirty behind, is it going to pan out fair for you? All right. You're worried about so many things except for the wrong thing, the right thing, which you need to be worried about right now, which you can do in this moment, because that's all you can control, you guys, is your present. So you should be enjoying this bright day that you have right now versus worried about what's going to happen after you jump off this cliff. Okay? Spirit says just go, surrender. You never know what you may find. I may tell you to go here and you stay immobilized, and now you miss this new opportunity. You've got to surrender, you guys. You can't control everything. That's why this Emperor is in reverse here. When you decide that you are going to just make a trip and that you are going to go, you cannot decide like, oh, I'm going to be in control of every single move and it's going to work out this day and then I'll have this by this time. No, that's not how it works. I have a loose plan. Like, I would like to do this event by 2025. I would like to do this by 2027. Do I know if it'll happen those days? It may happen before if spirit sees fit. So you've got to release control on the how and the where and how you're going to get there, and just do what you're supposed to do in this moment, which is putting in the freaking work, which a lot of you guys aren't doing because you're sitting there worried about the future versus going after the things that are going to, and aligning yourself at this present time, which is the only thing that you have. All right. Yeah, those manifestations will come in once you master yourself. The thing is, your worry is pushing this energy so far away from you. Spirit's like, get some rest and just go after your dreams. Just put in the freaking work, you guys. Stop worrying about if it's going to work or not. You got to put in the work. And that's the only thing you could do that with is now. Is now. They're telling me right now that this man that you guys want, whoever out here wants a man, right, that you're looking for, this King of Cups, it's not happening. It will happen in due timing. The reason it's not happening right now is because you're so freaking worried about it. You have not mastered your emotions yet. You have not came in to be one with yourself yet. And that's what's hindering you, you guys. You've got to put in that work with yourself before you can put in this work with anything else. Some of you guys that was separated from friends in these situations, no, it may not seem fair at this time, but the thing is, these people cannot go with you where you're going. You're headed to this 10 of Pentacles. These people, places, and things that you were linked to did not have the right energy, okay, to be around you. And that's what that separation was. So don't be sad about these separations. I feel like some of you guys are so worried. Okay, so now we're going to get into regrets, worried about the past. Spirit's like, move on from these things. These situations are over. All right, they're over. You're supposed to be moving on. If you were planning travel, go on with your life. If this person offers you a friendship offering or something like that, I feel like do not take it. Okay. And then for some of you guys, you're just worried about all that you gave. Oh, I gave that. I gave this of myself. I gave this of myself. And this didn't work out for me. I get it. I totally get it, you guys. But the thing is it's water under the bridge right now, they're saying. Okay. And when you are worried about regrets, that's worried about things that happened in your past, and there's nothing you can do about it. The most you can do is go back and apologize to that version of you for maybe feeling like you duped yourself or whatever, and that you will take care of yourself from here on out. Okay. For many of you guys right now, Spirit is telling me you may need to make an altar for your inner child or for your higher self. Okay, and put on there the things that you think your inner child would like, the things that you would think that your higher self may like. Okay, and work with those energies within yourself, though, you guys. For some of you guys, like I said, this is family issues. This is family walking away, family splitting up. It's okay. It's okay. Do not, it's water under the bridge. You guys, the family is the family that you make, and this journey you won't be alone for so long. Once you allow yourself to get out of your head and get on moving. I mean, this is going to be a journey that's going to take time. However, you won't be on it. What I'm saying is so long. Things are going to move quickly for you, and you're going to be building up over time, but you've got to get moving. You've got to take on this new beginning that you've been granted. You've got to have confidence in yourself. Don't allow these situations that you've been through. That's one of your swords there. Allowing these situations that you've been through to take away and make you feel like you are less than. For some of you that are starting these businesses, you are a boss. You really got to be in control of your emotions, because I feel like some of you guys are going to be leading other people, but you can't from the space that you're in. A good leader has the ability to focus and to, like I said, lead and teach people. So you got to start instilling these qualities. You've got so much, Spirit is saying, for you to work on right now in your present. There's no reason that you should even focus on your future. All right. Yeah, you plan it out, like I said, but the way you get there is by aligning yourself in the present. So making sure that you're making the proper moves, networking with the right people, okay, places and things. Making sure your business is set up, that everything is ready for you to go, that you're putting in that work. that you're getting the proper rest when needed, and that you're also in action, so that your masculine and your feminine energies, I feel like, of receptivity and also of giving are balanced. So making sure that you're watching who you're giving your time and things to. Okay, make sure that you're because I feel like your giving, right, is going to actually help you. So make sure that you are making sure that you are doing something. I feel like right now they're saying in your community, there's things like that that you can be doing. Putting the focus on other things besides yourself is going to help you, okay? Because some of you guys, like I said, you're just immobilized. And Spirit's saying it's truth. Okay, it is true. You got to change your mindset. New thoughts. You don't have to go along with your traditional beliefs, traditional what you've been taught. Okay, you can do things a new way. You can do things in a new way, Spirit is saying. This is a whole new mindset shift. And when you shift your mindset, that's what's going to jump off these new beginnings for you. That's what's going to release you from this mental prison, this mental depression, you guys. Understanding that at the same time that everything's not fine, that you have burdens, at the same time, everything is fine. Okay, you've got to choose what you're going to look at, because you got a lot on your shoulders, I feel. But the thing is, Spirit is saying you cannot allow these things to wear you down, because you've always made it out, is what I'm feeling. You've always made it out. They're telling me right now, stop worrying about how you're going to do stuff and just do it. Okay? Stop worrying about how you're going to do stuff and just get going. Just start doing it. So that right there was covering the depression a little bit, the anxiety, and the regrets a little bit. You guys, I don't understand how to tell people a lot of ways to do things, because I am a very mental person. So I do believe in grounding myself, clearing out my mind, okay? Allowing myself to sit, making sure that I'm centered, making sure that I'm practicing my spiritual hygienes, okay? Protecting myself, protecting my energy, making sure I'm doing my regular uncrossing, so that when you do have those types of breaks from peoples and places and things, you're doing your regular cord cuttings, so those energies will be removed from you. Okay, and you can do cord cuttings by using Reiki. You can do candles. There's all different types of ways, you guys. But you've got to focus on those things. But really, it's focusing on you and the moment. You guys are too worried about everything else around you. Did you see that? That's why. That's why you're so depressed. There's nothing you have control over outside of yourself. The quicker you get that through the head, the quicker you will be okay. Lack mindset is what I was thinking of in my head as I was shuffling. Let's move on to this lack mindset. Stop focusing on what everybody else around you is doing, is what Spirit is saying to me. This Three of Swords in reverse. Normally this card is a card of like, it could be multiple situations, people talking, cheating, things like that, right? But I feel like this is you cheating on yourself. Your lack mindset comes from the fact that you focus on what everyone else is doing around you. And sometimes you can't think about it, but like the ideas, the businesses, You're looking at what other people got, what they're doing around you, versus focusing on your own studies, your own coin, and pushing yourself further. This is how you gain more, not this. All right, let's see. Knight of Cups. Going after what you want. All right, go after what you want. And those things will be added to you. Pour into your own cup, and that's how you fill it up, okay? You fill up your cup by pouring into it, by adding more value to yourself. The more value you add to yourself and to your businesses, the more things that you have to offer, the more things that you, places you can grow from, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, you're worried about everybody else's shit and not worried about your own. And you're worried about, is there enough? There is enough. So what if there's multiple businesses like yours? There's still enough. What Spirit says, though, for some of you guys, you are in the beginning. So what you have to do is also get your savings together. And I know a lot of people feel like, oh, you can't save. You can. I swear, it doesn't matter what you save. Just save. It don't matter what you save, just save. There's days when I throw pennies in a jar. There's days when I throw dollars in a jar. It doesn't matter what you save, just save, okay? And make sure that you're investing in the right things when you go to invest. Spirit says don't just invest in anything, right? Make sure that where you're holding your money, where you're yielding your money, it's a place that it can grow. All right. All of these things are going to help you to level yourself up financially. Make sure that it's a place that you can grow. There's boundaries that you need. So for some of you guys, you also need to tell people no. This is, I feel like, mental boundaries with yourself, though. For some of you guys, this is a lover. This is a relationship with self. Queen of Swords and the Lover's card came up. Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is someone I feel like that's not keeping their boundaries, that's not keeping their order and things like that. And that's what's causing your money not to be there, right? And so then you're like, oh, I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can get things done. But it's really the fact that you're not keeping these boundaries that you need to keep in your life. You have the time to get everything that you want. You have the time to make this money, but you've got to put up a schedule. You've got to get strict with yourself, with your spending habits, with your friends, with everything that you have around you so that you create an environment for growth. Okay, you guys, money is a spirit. Community is a spirit. All of these things can be attracted to you and brought in, but you have to seduce them. You have to make them want to come one with you. Ask yourself, is your energy that of community? Is your energy that of wealth? And if not, how can you start embodying that in your life at this time? Frugally, though. Frugally, okay, they're saying. You're not going to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, but maybe you can get a couple of pieces to upgrade yours that you have now. Maybe you start in buying investment pieces and things like that. This is also you taking care of your health, I'm hearing. Self-care for yourself. I don't know if this is a scripture or something that's coming to my head, but they're saying, hold on, because they blurted this comment out. Let me try to get this together. Okay, so basically, if you can't handle little, you can't handle a lot, right? So you've got to learn how to manage what you have at this time before more will be added to you. And that comes with you setting these boundaries, detaching from the things that's wrong. Okay, detaching from the things that leave you feeling less than. Adopting a growth mindset, I'm hearing. They're saying stop going back to the same things also that you've moved away from. If you've moved away from things to better yourself and you've cut off certain things, continue with that. This Page of Wands here. Continue with that. Like I said, continue. Some of you guys are studying, school, things like that, different things. And that's what you need to be focused on. The growth will come. But you've got to invest, okay? It takes money to make money is what they're saying to me right now. And all things aren't good. So I feel like there may have been some maybe offers and things given in the past that didn't pan out so right for you. This could also be, I'm feeling with this Nine of Pentacles, this could be poor spending habits that you may have learned in childhood, like it was passed down to you. Okay, so restructuring your whole mindset of financially. There's a book called The Millionaire Mind. It's really good, you guys. Get that book, read it. You can even get it on Audible and listen to it over and over. It's really good. It helps you to really trace back your money, your financial mindset, and things like that, okay? I mean, there's a few of them out there, right? Like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, things like that. That's another really good one. Because I feel like you need a whole mental wealth mindset change about how you approach finances, how you go after them, they're saying. What you've been told about them that are lies and what are truth. Yeah, I really feel like this is also you just pouring out too much. All right. So for some of you, if you are in a period of lack, it's because you've given all you have. I told you. Six of Pentacles. You've given away all you've had to give. So what is there to come back to you? A lot of times when you give too much, you guys, I will tell you, you can throw off your karmic balance also. You tell the universe that you don't deserve to receive. Okay, so for some of you guys, that's it as well. You got to watch what you're giving to, who you're pouring into. Some things you have to reserve for yourself, and that's okay. This goes back to, I'm feeling this yellow here. This goes to you knowing your self-worth. A lot of you guys are stars and don't even realize it. And you allow anybody in your energy, and that's not cool. All right, like I said, you guys have been, there's certain things that you're supposed to cut off, all right? And you got to trust that after you cut those things off that it's going to take time. But for some of you guys, this is like a codependency, right? Spending and giving to others. Yeah, you need a whole mental mindset change. Nine of Cups. You don't believe in your manifestations. The thing is, some of them aren't ready to come yet because you still have to put in this work. It's not that Spirit's not going to give them to you, because some of you guys are doubting that you're even going to receive or that your manifestations are being heard. And this is part of your problem also, self-doubt. Right? So remember at the beginning of the video when I said, and what else? And what else? Because I don't really like to give people advice. Like I do, but I don't, right? I want you to figure these things out for yourself. So, and what else? Self-doubt, self-worth. Why do you not trust yourself when you're putting in the work? And if you don't feel that you're at the level that you need to be at yet, that's why Spirit is saying, take the time, quit trying to rush it and trying to get to the money, because the money is not going to be there, or it's not going to be of value, and you're going to have to deal and give away a lot of free stuff and deal with fuddy-duddies. I don't know why that word came to my mind, but you have to deal with fuddy-duddies, because right now you need to be investing in your own knowledge, your own career, studying, and putting off anything that's not there, okay? So that you can provide the right services and that you can receive the right manifestations. And yes, you guys, this is a battle. Saving, changing your mindset mentally from the things that you've been given, that you've been taught. These are your belief systems that some of you have had your whole lives. It's going to be a battle to change it. So when you have these conflicting beliefs, you've got to send in a good belief to kind of redirect your thoughts. Okay, so when you are manifesting and then you have a thought that comes through that goes back to your old mindset, oh, I can't do that. You got to cancel, clear that, and yes, I can do that. Yes, the fuck I can. And if I'm not there yet, I just got to put in a little bit more work. I just got to learn a little bit more. I just got to network with the right people a little bit more, okay? And that's how you get there, you guys. But it's not by focusing on what other people are doing. You're going to feel so self-defeated every time. If you keep trying to focus on what others are doing, you're going to feel self-defeated every time. Learn to master your emotions. Learn to cut people and things off. Get you some rest. Relax. Okay, they're saying relax. I feel like you're feeling just so behind is what it is, because you look at other businesses and how they took off and it seems like, oh, they just have so much. But what Spirit is saying also, it seems. Okay, a lot of these people don't have what we think they have. A lot of things are backed by credit, by other people. A lot of you guys are doing this stuff on your own. You don't have anyone giving you anything. So your success is going to look different. That's another way to get over your fear of that mindset. What is success to you? Not what does their success look like? What is success to you? And then you need to put yourself in alignment in order to get yourself there. You guys are just losing hope. It's definitely in your mindset change. Okay, you can't. I feel like you're not giving of yourself fully. And Spirit saying like balancing yourself fully, and then it's like you lose hope. But it's like, no, this is when you're pouring into something, you might pour a long time before you receive, because what you're building may be different from what these other people built. You can't go ask somebody else to help you with what you're building that's never built what you've built before. You just got to turn your thoughts and things the right way up. Get you some rest. Allow your thoughts to rest. Stop battling yourself. Start figuring out ways that you can make things easier on yourself. Once you get this knowledge and you set these boundaries, then you'll be ready for these manifestations to start coming in. It's still going to be a little bit of a battle, but that's why you've just got to surrender and trust, okay? This star card. That's why you've got to surrender and you've got to just trust that Spirit's going to bring these right things in for you. Trust that you've let go of everything that was supposed to be out of your life and that you're now relearning a new system, new ways to think. Give yourself grace. Quit battling yourself all the time. Also, they're saying. Fill yourself up instead of stripping yourself down all the time. Right? You sit and tear yourself down. 3 of Wands on the back of the deck. You sit and tear yourself down. Decide where it is that you want, where you want to go, and then go after it. That's it. That's all. Leave everything else behind. Okay? Like I said, that means your old beliefs, your old thoughts. Leave those things behind, you guys. Pull a couple oracle, and then we'll maybe pull a few more tarot, and then we'll head out. I said head out like we're far or something, right? Yes, yes, I love this first card already. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, you guys. Throne. The first card says Throne. And it says your potential is endless. Like you can be whoever the hell you want to be. You just got to change your luck right now. And it came out with this too, this evil queen. And this could be a friend or somebody sending you evil energy. But I don't feel so. I feel it's you sending yourself the evil energy. Spirit is telling me right now, stop being so damn mean to yourself. Stop talking to yourself crazy. Okay? Stop treating yourself bad. You deserve sugar, not salt, is what this card says. For some of you guys, you learned how the depression, your anxiety, all of this stuff comes from a mother figure that you may have had. Remember I said it was passed down during the reading. All right, it's time for you to change that narrative and start speaking to yourself sweetly. I want you to do sweetening baths, love baths, you guys. Do a cleansing bath at first, okay, this is the prescription for today. I recommend you doing a 9-day bath with 9 herbs to help you change your luck. So some herbs in there that's going to help protect you, help remove any negative energy from you, help protect your psychic protection, and also luck changing herbs. Okay, things that can open roads for you, that can remove blockages and things like that for you. All right, a few of those might be Abra Camino. It could be Cascara Sagrada. It could be Stonebreaker. All right, those are just a few herbs that move shit out of the way really good. All right. But yeah, stop talking to yourself all fucking crazy. This is why Spirit's like, no, you've got to come together with yourself first, all right? Before all this other shit will be added to you, because you be talking crazy to yourself. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. I told you, I knew this was in the deck, so that's confirmation. The confidence is going to come once you start following your mind, once you start going out and stop immobilizing yourself. Look at this girl. She's like stuck in fear, right? She's done immobilizing herself, though. Look at that sword there. It's truth. She's made it up in her mind. Like, you know what? I'm getting out of this circle, that 8 of Swords. She's like, I'm getting out of this. I'm taking myself out. I'm still scared as shit. That's why she's sitting there in that pose, in that fetal position, cradling herself. She's still scared as shit, but she's ready to go through this transformation right now. 5. So some of you guys may be seeing 555. Oh, the prescription. I'm sorry, I started reading. I want you to do 9 days bath, though. Change your luck. And then I want you to do 2 days of sweetening after that. Okay, so that's going to be a total of 11 days. All right, that's going to be 11 is the number of self-mastery. Okay, so this is a bath to help you master yourself. I want you to, and when you're doing this cleanse, please refrain from alcohol. Please refrain from sex. You can smoke weed. All right, that's cool, but refrain from alcohol and sex, please. We want to cleanse your spirit completely. Confidence, it comes with time and practice, you guys. Just like how babies learn to walk, that's how your confidence comes. You're going to fall, you're going to get back up. You're going to fall, you're going to get back up, and one day you're going to just take the fuck off running. One day you're going to just be like, you know what? This day, I'm in the fetal position. Next time I take this plane or this train, guess what? I might be a little bit more sprawled out, or I might, sit next to some other people. Okay? It'll come with time. It'll come with practice. Dragons, slay them all. So like I said, no holds bars. That Queen of Swords, it's okay to know your worth and set boundaries. These demons, these things that's coming in your life trying to tear you down, these people that's been in your life trying to tear you down. And for some of you guys, this girl, she has a disability. So for some of you, I'm hearing right now, you may have a disability. You may be sick. There may be different ways that you have to go about it, but you can figure it out, okay, to get yourself there. Maybe you can't do things the traditional way that most people do. And I think that came up with the Hierophant earlier. I told you guys that. Your path isn't traditional. It won't be the same as others because maybe you have this illness and these things that hold you back. You can still slay these dragons. They don't have to hold you completely back. Maybe at times your disease, maybe it's debilitating to you and crippling is what Spirit's telling me right now. But you can make it. It might just take you a little longer, but that's okay. Your path will not look like anyone else's. Like I said, you are different. And that's okay. Embrace your uniqueness. If you look on this throne, one's a bruja, one's a princess, it looks like, and one's a freaking siren. All right? There's different parts of you. What part will you embody to make this happen? All right, you've got to get your self-worth all the way up. Justice is coming. So for some of you guys who was worried about justice coming, for some of you who were in that situation with other people, justice is coming. And this is also Spirit saying, for some of you who feel like life wasn't given to you fairly, you wasn't dealt a fair hand. No. It's okay. Your day is still coming. All right, your day is still coming. Fire. 4, rooster. Roosters do what? They start the day. This is our familiar card for the day, okay? I feel like roosters are cocky, right? They know that they're beautiful. That's how they, attract the other hens and things. So you guys, literally, let me see. I don't know where the rooster is in this book. I was going to read about him for us. Rooster will probably be Earth, I'm thinking. Let me see. What is the rooster considered in this book? Oh, no, fire. Okay, so this is fire energy. This is that creation energy. This is new beginnings. This is new creativity coming in. I'm feeling Four of Wands energy now. Okay, this is that stability and all of those things coming in. Imagine yourself seeing that brighter day, allowing yourself to finally shine. It says the rooster is a male chicken who is within. I'm sorry, you guys. The rooster is a male chicken who, as with many species, is much showier than his female cohorts. Roosters tend to have strikingly colorful plumage with long tails and shiny pointed feathers on their necks and backs. They strut around as if they are in charge and are known for the loud crowing sound they make to greet the dawn and warn of danger. They are the epitome of confidence and not the subtle kind either. You guys, I told you. The divination, it says, this card says to be loud and proud. Don't hide your light under a bushel. It is time to show everyone what you can do instead of being modest and letting someone else take the credit for your hard work and dedication. So for some of you guys, if someone tried to steal some ideas, or they did, and they're trying to take credit for you, you guys are going to receive justice for that. Spirit is saying. And you're still going to be shown off, okay? You're still going to get everything done. You're still going to be fine. So realize that there's enough out there. Just because there's other people doing what you're doing does not mean that you can't do it also, okay? I mean, look at me. There's 50 million people on YouTube doing readings. There's 50 million people doing metaphysical businesses, but I don't care. I believe in myself and I believe in mine. I believe in my gifts and my skills, and I'm going to put myself out there. But there was a moment when I was stuck. There's moments when I still get stuck, but I just push myself through those days. There's days when I will literally get in bed, you guys, and I'd be like, I don't want to move because I'm just fearful. I pushed myself through those things, you guys. I pushed through. Because what else am I going to do? Be sad there? No. Because I've been through that already. I've done that already. So I'm ready to be this rooster. Right? You too. Oh, someone taking credit for your hard work and dedication. It says, step up and step out and stretch your stuff with your head held high. There is nothing wrong with confidence and you've earned it. So stop shrinking yourself too. And I felt that with the one card that came up, you guys. I forget which card it was now, but I think I said something kind of similar, but like stop, allow yourself to shine, right? You're supposed to be this big bad boss. The emperor embodies all the other kings. You've mastered a lot. You've studied a lot. You know what you're doing. Trust and believe in yourself and believe that more will be added to you. The message, it says, if you get this card, maybe it is time to look at how you present yourself to the world. And for that matter, what you see when you look in the mirror. Because what you see, you guys, is what other people is going to see. Because that's what you're going to show people. Confidence in your own abilities is important, and it doesn't always come easily. We are often told not to brag or show off, but being confident doesn't mean you have to yell about how great you are. Quiet self-confidence will get you far. Believe in yourself, and there is no limit to what you can accomplish. You guys, while I was reading that, I got a message that some of you guys only show sadness and show depression to the world, and then you wonder why people aren't attracted to you. Listen, I understand being real. I understand letting those things out, but listen, people want authenticity, yes, but people also want hope. All right. So, but you've got to have that hope for yourself also is what I'm feeling. And you don't have hope or belief in yourself. So work on that, you guys. Work on your confidence. Work on slaying these dragons. I feel like these dragons are, like I said, because maybe some of you guys have a disability, and if it's not a physical disability, it could be mental. It could be like it could be financial, right? For some of you guys, it definitely is mental or physical or financial. Like I said, it could be maybe you don't have the loans, the credit that some people have, right? So it's like the dragons to me in this card are your thoughts, the negative beliefs in self. It's time for you to slay those so that you can get to that sun. All right, because that's what people want to see. They want to see, they want realness of you, okay? They want realness, but they don't want you to show them how to stay in that space. They want you to show them how to get out of that space. They want realness of you showing them how you have healed, how you have beat these things, how you have beat the sugar. So the thing is don't rush yourself. If you haven't yet and you're trying to start this type of business or something like that, Spirit's like, take time. Work on yourself first and get yourself there so that you can have the right things to offer your clientele. You can have the right things to offer your clientele. Yeah, some of you guys are earth angels, healers. Like I said, you guys have metaphysical boutiques. Um, you may be working and healing, and that job alone is very hard. So as an earth angel, sometimes we fall deeply into depression, into codependencies and things like that to cope. So make sure that you are healing yourself so that you can make it through. Spirit is also saying that you guys have angels protecting you so that on your worst days, I feel like some of you guys may be feeling like self-harm and things like that. You have angels that are there with you, protecting you. Pray to them. When things get really bad and you cannot handle it, you guys go outside to the grass, pray, call the 988 if you ever feel that way. Like I said, speak with a therapist if you need to. There's nothing against it. Spell work. Some of you guys feel like maybe your spell work is not working. It has. Okay. It's just that you cannot see it. And then for some of you, it's not working because you don't believe in yourself, though, Spirit's saying right now. But some of you guys, I feel like you did some revenge work. And if you was wondering if it was working, it's definitely working. You just can't see it. Okay, it's one of those slow drips that is happening within this person's life, or one of those things where it's like being unraveled from the inside out and you just can't see it. Sage your space, so cleanse your space, because for some of you guys, like I said, there was this negative energy, and that's why you get stuck in this mental space. Okay, it's because someone has actually bound you into this space. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you are literally working for God. Okay, you have past lives. Like I said, a lot of you guys, that's Atlantis here. So a lot of you are that siren energy. You are sexy, you are beautiful, but you don't believe in yourself. Allow those parts of yourself to come out. You came back here to heal the people, to pour into people. All right, so stop worrying about what anyone else is doing, anything else that anyone else is doing, because you are God's ambassador. That's why they have the angels protecting you right now. Okay, you're sent here to do God's work as this earth angel, this healer. And these things are going to come to you, you guys. You just have to believe. Cleanse yourself, because like I said, for some people, that card is work that you've done. But for some people, someone has been doing spell work against you. Okay, there has been people, and I feel like it's maybe one or two people, a couple of people I'm feeling like friends that have been engaged in spell work against you. They're going to receive their justice because you are divinely protected. I was about to get off of here, but with that coming up, and that's why Spirit is wanting you to do that bath for 9 days to change your luck back around. Because a lot of these people are wishing that mental type of energy on you. Trauma. For some of you guys, this is trauma that you've not dealt with from your past. Okay, that's what's keeping you in this immobilized state. Divine protection and intervention, and that's what this reading is right now. Spirit is giving you divine protection. They're also giving you intervention because they're like, listen, we can't lose you, baby. We need you to get up out of these thoughts, out of this space. All right, we need you. We need you to complete your goals here. Yeah, a lot of you guys, like I said, you're earth angels, you're healers. You're sent here from other places, Lemurian blood. So some of you guys may be starseeds energy, I'm feeling. All right, and starseeds, earth healers, people that are breaking generational curses, the black sheep, we never have it easy. We never have it easy, but we're always protected. We go through lots of traumas and things to prepare us for our mission so that we can help people with the similar issues. Sage your space again. So that's confirmation. I'm going to go ahead and put this deck up. I'm going to pull my tarot cards out one more time and just see if Spirit has any last messages for us. If they do. Okay, Spirit, do you have any last messages for the collective at this time? So some of you guys, they want you to find you a mentor to study underneath of, okay? They want you to get focused on your goals, decide what you want to do, who you want to come together with, all right? In your future, you'll be coming together with better people for you. Make sure that you are paying attention so that you don't pour into the wrong people again, okay? Because I feel like in the past, that's what happened. You poured into the wrong people. You may have went into a business arrangement with the wrong people. I feel like this is going to be changed for you, all right, with this 3 of Pentacles. This is you learning new talent, studying, doing things to educate yourself, I feel like definitely they'll get you a mentor in your business field. Okay, that can help you level up to a place. Don't just go find anybody. Find you somebody who's done it, because like I said, your shit is different. But find you somebody who's done something similar and that's had lots of success, because the thing is like the layout of the field is the same. All right, you'll just have to insert what you're doing. Find someone who's done something similar and see that if you can study up underneath of them. All right. I feel like some of you guys just need more time studying. And for some of you guys, you may think about traveling the world. You may have to go far for this mentor. It may not be someone in your neighborhood. So have an open mind. Like I said, it's not about, Spirit's not going to tell you, they're going to give you the dream and you're going to say, okay, I take it. And then they're going to be like, all right, now start putting in the work and we're going to get you there. And you're going to be like, how? Don't ask how. Just keep going, just putting in the work, start searching. It's not out of your field. Think like, oh, maybe I have to, I'm in Ohio, so maybe I have to travel to North Carolina, South Carolina for this teaching. Maybe I have to travel overseas. Plan it out. Plan it out for the future. Start putting a little bit of that money, like I said, aside so these things can happen for you. And only pour into what is going to make more abundance and things for yourself with this Page of Pentacles or Page of Cups here. Okay, only pour into the things that's going to make more for yourself, that's going to help you to get to where you're going. All right, you guys, love, light, and lingerie. I hope this video helped you tremendously. If you need one-on-one services, go on my link tree. Like I said, I'm going to put that link below and book a discovery session with me today. We don't have to do a reading during that. Sometimes I will pull my card still, but let's talk and see what we can do to get you to where you're going or where you want to go. All right. Change that mindset. Gotcha.